But well maintained, a small one, but well maintained. As compared to the other place. Oh, okay. Hii kitu mnakuja kuona kesho na mimi nakuja kuona Wednesday. Tuko complete hapa. Tumekubaliana hapa hiyo mtandao yetu itatoka. Umetengenezwa, kumewekwa hata ballast. Umetengenezwa. Mimi nakuja kuona Wednesday. Next up there is the final. So we were saying, in case we want to kusema tena nyumbani na miaka hizo
It is routine for us, all of us here represent various departments of government, and that is why we are here. We keep giving updates on the status of government projects all the time, and you will be seeing us very many times trying to see what is going around. Of course, many of the projects are not complete because they are in progress. The housing project has not even kicked off. Yeah, so that's it.
Migori Hispania water project. That one is a 350 million project. There used to be the old project that was serving 700 connections, and then currently there is development of last mile connectivity, which is supposed to add more connections. So far the last mile connectivity is supposed to bring in additional 2,000 connections on top of the original 700. Now that project has the capacity to produce 3,000 cubic meters per day, but it's underutilized because of the last mile connectivity effect. So the government is implementing a last mile connectivity which is at 96% complete. So we are just like 4% to go. Then the next project now is Gogo. Gogo is a redevelopment. It is a power project that is being injected to producing 2 megawatts of power to the consumers. But now there is a phase that is supposed to bring 8 megawatts, and that one will be injected to the national grid as an expansion. But it has capacity to reach 60 megawatts. But for now, the plan is to deal with the phase that is going to accommodate, to produce 8 more megawatts. The affordable housing at Mabera is barely at 2%, so it's at the preparation and the foundation level, but it is already a project that is taking off. Then we are now here at Sony. You know that Cabinet passed a decision to revive sugar industries, including writing off of debts and handling nitty-gritty issues pertaining to productivity of the sugar factory and industries, and it's our role and responsibility to come and verify the actual status. Then we update so that accurate decisions are made. Now there is a 300 million block there, which is also under construction, and our work is to monitor, verify, solve any bottlenecks, and then again escalate matters that go to the higher levels of cabinet for decision making. The projects are okay. There was inauguration of the development committees. The development committees, once inaugurated, must have bi-weekly meetings and visits to projects. So every 2 weeks there are projects being visited, and every 2 weeks there are meetings to resolve issues around those projects. And with this, you will see us more, and we'll also engage you more and update you more. And if you realize, after the inception of the committees, you have seen contractors are already back to sites, and some work are going, because we are resolving issues surrounding the implementation of those projects and ensuring they are timely implemented. It relies on how do you measure land?
Acres.
2 acres land. And then the affordable housing lies on a 3-acre land. So initially there was encroachment such that the space that was available was only for, you could only see the space for the hospital. But after the encroachers have given up space, there is now enough. Sony is operational. We are with the chairman here. He will tell us more. We are with the CEO here. But what we have seen as per our observations, that they may not be at optimal operation, but their activity is taking place, which means it's not a dead industry.
We have had a lot of conversations around this organization, and as you are aware that the entire sugar subsector has been facing its fair share of challenges. Sony is not an exception. But what I want to say is that the Sony Sugar fraternity has welcomed the president's decision to revitalize the sugar subsector, to support the state-owned sugar companies in write-off of their debts and payment of farmers owed to debts and employees. So that is where we are currently. We are running those suboptimally because of the weather. Most of the cane is hauled from black cotton soil, and with the heavy rains, the operations have been slowed. There's also the continued challenge of scarcity of cane. You remember, Sony is the only owned sugar company that is still running, because at least we are still able to run around and get some cane. But when the cane supply stabilizes and when the weather improves, we will be crashing to optimum capacity, which is 3,000 tons of cane per day. Debts, including historical debts owed to government agencies and government, and that is owed to farmers and employees, is in the tune of 7 billion shillings. Yes. You see, there are processes and procedures. So far, what I'm aware of is that Parliament already passed that proposal from government, and what remains is just implementation. So we are still waiting for the government to complete procedures and processes to do with the paperwork around it, and then probably at the right time we will be able to tell you where we are with that.